All right, young lady. Just a moment, please. Ah, it's that little girl again. She's a poor thing. Can't speak, can't write, not a word. She's been coming to my shop for 2 days straight with no adults around. She must have gotten lost. Some of us neighbors just called the police. For now, we need to keep her here and watch over her until the police come. Sweetie, you haven't had anything to eat yet, have you? Whoa! Slow down!
I want to go home. Yeah, misses Mommy and Daddy.
Miss, remember, this child can't speak. Looks like it. Miss, how did you find that out? Okay, don't worry. I'll make the call. Hello? It's me, officer. Did you say there's a family near Somie-po Station whose daughter went missing? Her name is Yi Young-chul? Officer, we'll wait for you here in the shop. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What's wrong? You've been spacing out for ages. Psychological interpretation? You mean like those super smart profilers in American TV shows who can figure out everything by someone just by looking at them? You're so awesome! What's so strange about that? There are even people on variety shows who can identify things by their scent, aren't there? I also believe in things like bone reading and fortune-telling. I'm pretty into metaphysics. We're just in the middle of questioning Cody. How should we talk his head off? But Cody still refuses to admit it. We're counting on you.
The suspect, Cody, male, 27, single, designer in Team A of Warson Group's Design Center. He once said he liked someone, but refused to tell us who. After our investigation, we found out it's Zhang Lai, a designer from Team B. I never would have thought that. I always figured you were just afraid of her. Do you have any objections to that?
Jiang Lai and I are just senior and junior from the same school. Naturally, we look out for each other since we work at the same company. Looking out for someone doesn't mean you have feelings for them.
I have evidence. Let's call witness Lee Man to the stand.
Here. 2 weeks ago was Cody's birthday, and Jiang Lai specifically came over to give him a gift. At that time, Cody invited Jiang Lai to an exhibition, but he got rejected. You could totally tell how upset he was. Right after that, he said something that shocked everyone. Isn't my dad just Jiang?
I said Jiang, not Jiang Lai.
There's only one person with the surname Jiang in our company.
The village next to my hometown is full of people with the surname Jiang. There's Jiang Xi, Jiang Xin, Jiang Yi, and they even have someone named Jiang Zia.
Stubborn. Chen Che, your turn.
I'll go first, everyone. I brought a psychological interpretation expert.
You can do this too? Stop being modest. Start your show.
Hey, how do I usually treat you? Are we still good buddies?
How'd it go? How'd it go?
Huh? Hey, Cody didn't bribe you or anything, did he? That's true.
So it really isn't Zhang Lai?
I told you so, it's not her! You've got the nerve to interrogate me. You two owe me lunch! And no more gossiping about Jiang Lai and me.
Hey, don't blame me. Hao Shui's the one who came up with the idea.
Hao Shui? Who's Hao Shui? I don't know anyone named Hao Shui. Hey, by the way, the new Lanzhou beef noodles in the cafeteria are super tasty.
How come I never knew you spoke cat? I'd also like to know, how is it that every time you talk behind my back, I just happen to hear it? Playing the ostrich? What else did you say about me? Hmm. Have you had lunch? The cafeteria is already closed. I haven't eaten either. Never mind, come with me. Nothing to do with you. Just felt like it.
Which set would you like? You can also build your own.
I'll have the same as her.
Okay, 2 deluxe combos.
You're really not clumsy, Birdie? Just passing by. I have no idea what you're talking about. Nothing. Just wanted to ask. Any other mentors you'd like? Don't hold back. Whatever you need, just say it. I'll make it work. That look on your face. Are you staging another big drama in your head? I'm not going to supervise you anymore. Shouldn't you be cheering? Never said I wouldn't. It's just that changes in work responsibilities are inevitable going forward. You should be prepared for that. Indeed, with your basic skills, it's best not to bother others. No. By the time you're done asking, decades won't cut it. In your dreams. By then you'd be a little old lady, probably a troublesome one who meddles in everything. Don't worry, I definitely won't let you find me then. How would you know? Why are you being so cheeky today? I don't waste my time on things with no value. Not much work done, but big talk already. What if you can't do it? What do you want? 10 minutes. Miss it, and it's gone. A fluffy ball? How do you know about that fluffy ball? Say one more word, and you can forget about getting any reward for the rest of your life. Childish. Think for yourself.
Our reporter is currently at the burn unit of the First Hospital of Guangzhi.
What's up? The signal's terrible over here. I can barely hear what you're saying. The rehearsal room is just so remote. Where did that idea come from? I'm rehearsing right now. I stayed up too late practicing last night and caught a chill. You can hear the nasality in my voice, can't you? To avoid infecting you, I've had to skip seeing you these past couple of days.
Patient number 17, please proceed to examination room 1.
If I come clean now, can I still make it up to you? I'm sorry, Missy. I'm in the hospital, but it's nothing serious. All my test results are normal, and the doctors even said I'm a bit overnourished. It's just a little injury, but it's already healed. Totally fine. I didn't want you to worry about me. Okay, I'll keep everything you said in mind. I didn't expect you to care about me this much. Yeah. With so many people on TV, you just happened to notice me. You're actually coming to see me? Wait a second, I'll go change out of my hospital gown right away. You haven't had breakfast, right? The hospital cafeteria probably doesn't have much left by now. What do you want to eat? I'll go buy it for you. Never mind, I'll just go buy a bunch of stuff, including lots of your favorites. I'll wait for you. I'm not lying. I'm completely recovered. Don't believe me? I can lift you up right now. Now you believe me, huh? Have you lost some weight lately? I almost forgot. Breakfast! On my way home the other day, I saw a small shop catch fire and went to help out. You know, do the right thing. I just accidentally got a little burned. You okay? You don't look so good. And your nails are digging into your skin. Keeping stuff from me just makes me worry more, you know? Promise me, if something happens, you actually tell me next time? Really? No way, I'm not convinced. I still need to check for myself. Your business is my business. If I don't look out for you, who will? If you're scared, you can come stay with me. I've got plenty of rooms and no rent needed. Ow, ow, ow! Why are we bringing this up again? Don't worry, I'd never let anything happen to me and make you worry like that. Shouldn't you praise me first for this heroic act? Did you know, if you paint your guy's face for more than 5 minutes, it means you have a crush on him? Missy, aren't you supposed to say, then go on, pinch my cheeks too? That makes us even. It's not a bad thing to like me, you know.
Sha Mingxing, it's time to change your bandages. Low infection risk. Just change the dressing every 2 days.
Told you I was fine. You didn't believe me. You sure you don't want to play on your phone? Don't look at the wound. Look at me.
The wound is healing very well. It's all scabbed over. Let me disinfect it for you.
Who's changing this, me or you? I didn't even get to hiss yet. Okay, it really doesn't hurt. Not a bit. That was ages ago, and you're still bringing it up? You only remember my embarrassing moments. How am I supposed to fix my image now?
A few days ago, you were screaming and howling during the dressing change, and now you're concerned about fixing your image.
Really? I just warm up my voice. Have an apple. If I stay any longer, my image will be completely ruined. Should be here soon. They're usually here by now.
Bed 401, rounds.
Please, come in.
Bed 401, how are you feeling today?
Pretty good.
Patient admitted 10 days ago, burns to left shoulder, lower leg, ankle. ER treated with debridement and silver sulfadiazine cream. No fever, chills, no nausea, vomiting, no palpitations, chest tightness, no bloating, pain.
How was your appetite these past 2 days?
Pretty good.
And your sleep?
Also pretty good. When can I be discharged?
The wounds are healing well, with no sign of infection. If you'd like to be discharged, you can go home today. Make sure to come back every couple of days to get your dressings changed. Why are you here?
She's my family. Doesn't a childhood sweetheart count as family?
Family members usually refers to members within the household, excluding the head of the family. Please ask this childhood sweetheart to pass a message to the patient's family. After discharge, remember to observe whether the patient experiences nausea or vomiting. As for diet, try to eat small meals frequently and focus on nutrition. You can head back first. I still have something to tell Bed 401.
Then we'll leave it to you, Dr. Ta.
You promised to stay with me.
So this is the childhood sweetheart you mentioned. He doesn't look like much. Touching and groping in public? How inappropriate. Oh, I get it. Patient needs help getting out of bed.
Looks like Dr. Ja's judgment was off. No need, Dr. Ja. I've seen you on the hospital's expert wall. Hello, I'm her childhood sweetheart, Xiaoming Xing.
Hello, I'm her deeply connected, no secrets between us good friend, Charlie Su.
You may not know this, but I am not only her childhood sweetheart. I am also the one who rushed to the hospital without a second thought when I heard she was sick.
You may not know, but I am not just a friend. I am the first person she thinks of when she worries about getting sick.
I'm fine already.
So much for a childhood sweetheart. I haven't asked you yet. You come to the hospital and don't tell me a word. Oh, you want to give me a surprise? Well, the shock is here. As for the joy, that remains to be seen. Nice act. If you have nothing urgent later, don't leave yet. I'll give you a chance to know my life better. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. In her contact list, you're just your full name.
I just don't like you calling me that in public. In private, you can call me whatever you want. Actually, Tong Yuan is even better. This name has long been carved into my memory. It's like a reflex. When I first went abroad, every time I heard a pronunciation similar to Tong Yuan, I couldn't help shouting, "Here!" So yeah, all these years, you've become instinct.
I'm sorry, my son seems to have run in here.
I'm not leaving. Grandma told me to stay here. In my dream last night, she said it's a dream message.
Nonsense.
Are you hurt anywhere? What's wrong with you?
This is the only way I can see Grandma. She says you won't treat her illness. You're all bad people.
Who taught you to say that? So you skipped your tutoring class and ran to the hospital alone. Do you know how long you've worried your father and me? Come on, go home with me.
I'm not going. I'm not wrong. Grandma said in my dream that she couldn't bear to leave me. She didn't want to go, but you all didn't want her anymore. I asked if she could take me. Grandma said yes.
Yang Yang, don't scare Mom. What is wrong with you?
I want to see Grandma. I want to see Grandma.
No, you can ask for anything else, and Mom will agree. Only this is impossible. Grandma's ward is strictly monitored. Ordinary people aren't allowed in. Besides, her current condition would frighten you. Come home with Mom, okay?
I'm not afraid. I'm really not. As long as I can see Grandma, I'm truly not afraid.
Yang Yang, this situation is complicated. You're too young to understand. You'll understand when you grow up. How can you carry this kind of harmful thing with you?
That's Grandma's stuff. Give it back to me. I promised Grandma I'd keep it safe.
Yang Yang! Yang Yang! What is wrong with you?
I know why your son is like this. He's not sick, I can tell. My family practices Taoist cultivation. This item is proof of our Taoist beliefs.
Taoist? If it weren't for that stuff, his grandma wouldn't be in the hospital. Sorry, we have things to do. We're leaving.
The talismanic slip you just tore off is meant to protect your son, to keep those things from disturbing him.
Those things?
What they call possession.
It's the 21st century. There are limits to this nonsense.
As long as you hold this jade pendant, I can read your situation. You left your hometown young to study elsewhere. At age 20, you were in a car accident, which led you to meeting your current husband. Your mother-in-law runs a grocery store, and many people come to her for rituals because she used to be a Taoist priestess. Am I right? Your son's name is Chen Young. He's 9. He was raised mainly by his grandmother.
It's Cheng Yi-yang. You really are.
Your son is being possessed by evil spirits. If this is not handled in time, the consequences are unimaginable. That's all I can say. Whether you believe it or not, it's up to you.
Then what should we do?
I will perform a ritual myself. The invasion hasn't lasted long, so I still have some confidence. If it goes on longer, it's hard to say. If you trust me, please leave the room for now. Family members cannot be present during the ritual.
I get it, but can't I stay?
No. Half I figured out, half I already knew. That small shop I helped out of justice before, it's a grocery store. I do good deeds anonymously, after all. Told you, my family's Taoist. That part's real. Do you remember falling at my house as a kid? Then having trouble sleeping for days before suddenly getting better? Back then, you actually encountered those entities. It was my grandfather who handled it. He even put glutinous rice and salt under your pillow. His situation is a little different from yours, but I have a way. Yang. You're not actually possessed by anything, right? Your mom's already outside. You can tell the truth now. Why are you pretending? If you tell me, I promise I won't tell anyone. Otherwise, I have to tell your mom directly that you're pretending. Or I can tell her that only some strange exorcist can cure you, and then...
How'd you know I'm fine?
If I couldn't even see that, how could I be in the same line of work as your grandma?
You promise not to tell my dad and mom?
I promise. But I have one condition too. Let the big sister listen too, okay? I promise, she won't tell anyone either.
Then, alright. But no more people. Actually, I overheard my parents talking. They thought I was asleep, so they spoke freely. They said they would take Grandma home and not treat her at the hospital anymore. But then Grandma will...
So you came up with a plan, right?
Yeah, I saw Big Brother once. He acted just like me. Looked really scary. His family came to Grandma, said they'd do anything if she could fix him. So if I act like that, they'll want Grandma to save me too. Then they won't give up on her. Miss, this will work, right? Mom and Dad won't just ignore me. My grandma is really good, you see? Ever since I started living with Mom and Dad, I've hardly ever seen Grandma. Grandma's health hasn't been good. She keeps having to come to the hospital, but she never tells Mom and Dad, so we never know. Once, when I went to see Grandma, she suddenly asked me to help her write a will. And now something's really happening to her. Can you tell Mom not to give up on Grandma, please?
We promise. We will definitely tell your mom. Even though Yang Yang is fine now, he still needs to visit his grandmother more often, just to be safe.
We're useless. Sorry, Grandma. Don't blame me.
Jesse, how are you feeling? Sure you're ready to go?
He's my manager. You can call him Da Liang.
Jesse, the tour press conference this afternoon is postponed to the day after tomorrow. I think you can rest a bit more these 2 days.
Thanks. Yeah, there's some delayed work that needs to be handled as soon as possible. Oh, you're not having lunch with us? Yang Yang will pull himself together. I can tell. He'll become an excellent and kind person.
Jesse, she's why you came back, right?
I'm not going to the office this afternoon. Got things to do.
The burn's really fine now?
Fine, gotta change. Why does that boy have the aura of a blood clan? He and his mother are clearly just ordinary humans. Could it be?
Pretending to play with your phone so you can accidentally run into the person you like. That's a trope from an idol drama 10 years ago. It's a bit outdated. Oh, but you deny everything, except that I'm your crush. Looks like you're already prepared to fulfill our engagement. Why aren't you with your little childhood sweetheart? It's fine. Competition's normal. You don't need to avoid them for me. Why has your attitude changed today? Used to be so fierce. 1 minute wiping snot on me, next telling me to stay away. Got it. You're falling for me. Your eyes are more honest. They say 6 words. My fiancé is really so handsome. Is that so? But doctors can't treat themselves. How about my fiancé taking pity and curing me? No need for extra points. I'm already the top in the entire hospital. Speaking of which, this is a bit frustrating. My clinical skills are, of course, excellent, but one of the requirements for the application is the number of published papers. No point. Different goals. I'd rather use that time to do more surgeries. Even if your fiancé isn't a deputy director, with these looks and skills, I can still make you proud. So you want me to walk you home. But unfortunately, patients are still waiting for me today. Can't have my fiancé suffer like this. How about I walk you to the hospital entrance? Ask whatever you like. During this stretch of road, my time belongs to you. I know. It's not looking good. Don't underestimate your fiancé. Not optimistic means even if there wasn't a chance before, there is one now in my hands. First my title, then my patient. I didn't expect you to care so much about my work. What about being an angel in white? Angels in white can fall in love too. It's a fact.
Dr. Ja? Dr. Ja! The family of the patient in ICU bed 5 insists on discharge. Could you please come take a look?
Please take her to my office. I'll be right there.
Okay.
I don't make a habit of breaking my promises to you. When I'm done, I'll walk you to the hospital entrance.
You're not Dr. Ja's girlfriend, are you? Someone once saw a romance novel in Dr. Ja's locker before. When we asked him, he wouldn't admit it. Turns out he has a target. Connected, it all connects. Sorry, got carried away. Dr. Ja works like crazy, overtime every day. We thought he was immune to love. Yes, lately our deputy director has been saying that he should just move into the office instead of going home. And guess what Dr. Ja said? He said the hospital is too small and there's not enough room for all of these things. Dr. Ja is actually quite cheerful and funny when he's not working, but once he is, he gets really serious. Dr. Ja is an outside specialist. Originally, we just brought him in for the highly complex surgeries. No one expects him to take on minor operations as well. So at least from our point of view, he's really impressive. We're almost there. Just past the inpatient department, around the corner is Dr. Ja's office.
I understand. Family wants to stop treatment, correct?
Yes, Dr. Ja.
Your mother currently relies on a ventilator to maintain vital signs. Terminating treatment may result in immediate death.
I know.
Do all direct family members agree?
My wife and I agree. My father passed away early.
And the reason?
My mother is old. She's been in the ICU for 2 weeks and still hasn't woken up. The previous doctor said there's basically no hope left. Dragging it out won't help.
The previous attending physician suggested discontinuing treatment, but Dr. Ja insisted on taking over. Remember what I said, all those late nights? This is why.
Your mother's main issues are secondary infection and multiple organ failure. On top of that, she has a history of lung abscess, and her post-operative recovery is poor. Her pulmonary failure is severe. But that doesn't mean there's no hope at all. This is my new treatment plan. The patient's condition is urgent and cannot be delayed. Surgery needs to be performed immediately.
A new treatment plan?
Yes.
Doctor, let me think about it.
Dad? Grandma can still wake up, right? Can we save her?
Young, go back to your mom. Doctor, if we change the plan and do the surgery, what are the chances she'll recover?
This approach has not been extensively tested in clinical practice, so I can't make guarantees. All I can say is that, conservatively speaking, your mother's chances of survival increase by 20%.
Doctor, what exactly does this probability mean? Last time I heard from the family in the next bed, their elderly relative stayed for dozens of days, and it cost them an entire house. In the end, they still couldn't save him. A serious illness is just trading money for time. If we spend all our money on medical treatment, what will happen to our family? What about my son? We still have to live.
If you're under financial pressure, I can help you find a way to get full exemption for the treatment costs included in the plan. Even if that doesn't work, I can cover the costs for you.
What did you say?
It means you can continue with the treatment now, and you don't have to pay a cent.
Doctor, you're a good person, and it's kind of you to offer. But you wouldn't understand the pain a family member feels watching their loved one lying there in agony. If there were even a slightly better chance of my mom waking up, I'd spend every last cent to treat her. Last time I went in to see her, she was still the same, completely unconscious. Her hands and feet were tied down, tubes were inserted in her nose, and liquid food was fed to her through them every day. You say she can't feel pain, and you're right, she can't. She can't even hear me call her name. She's 70 years old. What's the point of living like this?
It's too early to say that. The situation is indeed not optimistic, but with proper treatment, if the patient has a strong will to live, there's definitely a chance she could wake up.
This doctor is pretty good. He even helps solve the cost problem. But elderly people really might not make it off the operating table.
My dad got scalded this time and stayed in a regular ward for a week. Yesterday he told me the hospital is too miserable. When his time comes, he'll absolutely refuse to go to the ICU. He wants to pass away with dignity.
After all, she's my mom. I should probably keep holding on a bit longer.
A family member of my friend was already declared in a vegetative state, but they still woke up in the end.
Doctor, my mom hasn't had an easy life all these years. I don't want her to suffer anymore.
You mean sensing others' emotions through touch? I believe you. It's simple. First, I really need this kind of gift right now. Second, I believe what you're saying is true. Most importantly, I believe what I've seen with my own eyes. Follow me. We need to disinfect first. Stretch out your hand. Why are you trembling? I get why you're nervous. This is our first time holding hands after all. What's wrong with me? This is called romance. You're kind of breaking a guy's heart here. You're smiling? Not nervous anymore? Your expression looked like you were heading into battle, but I've never seen you like this before. It's actually kind of cute. A perfect surgeon never has shaky hands in the operating room. As Dr. Cha's assistant, you're expected to meet the same standard. The scenes inside will be really hard for you to take. If you get scared, just look at my charming eyes. turn around. All right.
Young, it's Grandma's fault. I clearly promised your dad I wouldn't be a Taoist nun anymore. But when I saw that boy who seemed possessed that day, Grandma thought of you. All of a sudden, my body caught fire. I told him to run as fast as he could. When I got to the door, I remembered your favorite toy was still inside. You'd be heartbroken if it was gone. I've been a Taoist nun all my life, your dad's mother for half of that. But Yang, I haven't had nearly enough time being your grandma.
Don't worry, it was quite impressive for vomiting. Can you stand up now? How are you feeling now? As expected of my fiancée.
Why are there still irrelevant personnel here? Where is the nurse? Escort her out.
Just to ensure you know how to address her when you thank her. This is my fiancée. It was she who helped me understand the patient's true wishes.
Dr. Jia, since the patient's family has expressed their intention to withdraw treatment, you should respect their wishes. Instead of being obstinate and disregarding their wishes, a hospital has its own rules to follow.
The premise, however, is that they have fully understood the patient's own wishes.
But no one can be certain that these are the patient's true wishes. I believe there is no need to continue discussing this matter.
So unless she says the words, "I want to live," everyone can only stand by and watch her die?
Dr. Ja, are you passing moral judgment on me? I've already formulated the most appropriate treatment plan for the patient.
If infection markers rise, you flood her body with antibiotics. If she can't breathe, you insert a tube down her throat. That's the entirety of your treatment plan. If she unfortunately dies, it's her fault. If she survives, it only proves how superb your medical skills are. Wouldn't it be better if the family just took her home, so the mortality rate in your report drops by a few percentage points?
Dr. Ja, you already know doctors are neither gods nor saviors. What we can do is exert our utmost efforts within reasonable and compliant boundaries. Dr. Ja, we all understand your eagerness to save lives. But with the current tensions between doctors and patients running so high, we must avoid medical disputes, and Director Sun is already under immense pressure. Furthermore, I've reviewed the treatment plan you've proposed, and the surgery is extremely complex. If it fails and the family won't accept it, your reputation could be ruined. Director Sun, Dr. Ja has just moved to Guangxi. He doesn't fully understand how our hospital operates. Allow me to apologize to you on his behalf. But after all, Dr. Ja was recruited by the Vice President. Dr. Ja, our hospital has been eagerly anticipating your arrival. We look to you to lead the burn unit to dual breakthroughs in clinical practice and scientific research, and we have spared no effort in supporting you. In return, we hope you will utilize the department's medical resources reasonably. Do not let down the hospital's leadership, and always consider the impact of public opinion in all matters.
I understand you perfectly. Your considerations are so thorough. You could excel as a social commentator, a politician, a venture capitalist, or any other profession. But as a doctor, I hope you stay as far away from patients as you can. You can leave now. I still have matters to discuss with the family.
Dr. Ja, you experienced the Isino medical incident firsthand. By all rights, I shouldn't be the one saying this. But I sincerely advise you, you're a talented doctor, so don't repeat your mentor's mistakes.
My mentor made only one mistake. She lost the judgment she ought to have as a physician. I will explain the entire current situation in detail. Listen closely, then make your decision. With this new treatment plan, your mother's survival rate will increase by 20%. There is a risk of failure, but I will do everything in my power to avoid it. The pain she will endure during treatment is inevitable. Regarding the medical expenses, I will keep my promise and cover all the outstanding payments. Once you've made your decision, come to my office. As a doctor, I want her to wake up more than anyone else. Why haven't you asked me about the Isino medical incident? You must be worried sick about me right now, eager to know what happened to me before. Then why didn't you just ask me directly? I never knew my fiancé was so thoughtful of me. But when it comes to things that worry you about me, you absolutely must ask. The dismissal of the lawsuit doesn't mean her reputation wasn't tarnished. Exposed to such scrutiny, her mental state was also affected. Dr. Isino became unable to make decisions, fearing that any judgment she made would lead to the wrong outcome.
Dr. Jha, the patient's family just signed the do not resuscitate consent form. They have already said their final goodbyes. In accordance with the patient's will, the family agreed to donate her body for autopsy.
I see. Don't cry. People might see and think I did something to you.
Sweetie, can you give this medicine to Mommy? It's just a painkiller. Mommy's really hurting. Do you think everyone is like Mommy? That if they just hold on a little longer, they can be saved? Charlie, do you regret it now? Another person has been killed.
Send her to the pathological anatomy lab.
A new test subject died 8 minutes ago. The family agreed to an autopsy. Should we?
Take care of it. Make sure there are no traces left.
Yes.
Let me see if it's better. You don't look like a goldfish anymore. If you're not in a hurry to go home, come take a walk with me. And you would never have met me. Nothing. Just thinking about my fiancée. Thank you. I can even call you darling. What are you laughing about now? It must be because you saw how charming I am at work. You couldn't help but fall for me. I never actually thought about becoming a doctor before. A firefighter. Because it's cool. Back then, I even worked as a volunteer firefighter for a while. How could they? They cut off my financial support, even tried to confront me at the union. All of that. An irregular diet causes stomach acid to act directly on the gastric mucosa, resulting in mucosal congestion and edema. I know, the balloon is mine, and so is my fiancé. I see. It's the hospital's fire alarm. Looks like the pathology lab is on fire. That was quick. Keep this coat for me. It's too dirty inside. I'm not foolish enough to get myself killed before our wedding day. Besides, I used to be a volunteer firefighter. I'm no worse than the professionals.
Watch out!
How are you here?
That's exactly what I want to ask you.
Patients really shouldn't be in the dissection room. In this condition, it's no longer possible to perform a dissection. But it seems you can tell me what happened to her.
This is a dispute between us and the Blood Clan. Are you from the Spirit Clan planning to meddle in it?
Humans are still just as unwilling to share. as always. True, watching a fight between the snipe and the clam is rather entertaining.
I'm warning you. Their blood clan nearby.
I can smell them. If you beg me properly, I might consider getting you out of this mess.
No need.
Watch out!
No need for thanks. I'm just repaying a debt. You humans are really odd. So hesitant, even when you want to cooperate.
Just so you know, I'm only giving you this 10 minutes.
We've confirmed that the fire has been brought under control in a timely manner. But please do not enter the affected building for now.
Who's there? Could you do me a favor? Actually, I can see things most people can't. That's an elderly spirit. It's Yang Yang's grandma. When someone reaches the end, their soul is meant to leave and say goodbye. She never got that chance, and so she lingers here. She has unfinished business and still has some words to say. That's why she wants to borrow my body. I can perform a spirit summoning now, letting her temporarily take control of my body. She'll leave in about 5 minutes. If I haven't returned to normal by then, put this pendant back on me. Please, I'm counting on you. No, I know what I'm doing. Supreme Taoist Edict. She passed away very peacefully. She said thank you. Thank you for telling her family that she wanted to live. I've heard it said that when people pass away, they live on in all things. So I believe those who've passed on never truly leave. Their traces are everywhere in our lives. I'm fine. I just expended a lot of energy. After all, it's the nature of this kind of spell. I feel so much better now. You know, when I was a kid, every time I channeled spirits, I'd end up sleeping the entire day. Does it scare you that I can talk to people who have passed away? Is that so? I didn't start practicing Taoism until I went abroad. Back then, I didn't think I needed to learn it. I just left everything to my family. Later, I came to understand that some destined things can never be escaped. They say this is the mission I was born with. Yeah, from that moment on, I realized the world is full of impermanence, and true completeness is rare. It turns out that in the end, what everyone regrets most is not having a chance to say a proper farewell. That includes me, too. Even though I'm the bridge between the dead and the living, I've witnessed countless regrets. In the end, I realize I'm the one lacking courage. I've run away like a coward twice. Do you remember that year everyone thought the world would end? That day, I just finished my spiritual session, and on impulse, I bought a plane ticket back home. All I could think about was, before the world ended, I had to see you one more time, even if you never forgave me. It was pouring heavily that day. The flight got delayed, so I spent the night at the airport, but the end of the world never came. Later on, I realized that whole end of the world thing was just an excuse to come back and see you. Just a second, okay? I want to hear your secret when I'm fully rested. But right now, I can't hold on much longer.